Well, when I first came to this church with my husband and family, I think one of the first things we noticed was a giant mountain of toilet paper when we came in the door. And we were really touched and moved by the fact that this congregation really seems to give and to reach out to the community in a way that I think is very Christ-like, and in a way that I think represents what a Christian community of faith should do. I want my children to be aware that we are giving to the church, and I often, you'll see one of my sons running up to the basket to put our weekly check in the basket, and I think that's important for them to see and to understand that it's not just for our family. Part of what our family earns is for the church and for the community.
Things that I like to do with this church that I enjoy doing, so it makes giving a pleasure. If you're talking about leading scouts on trips that we've taken, or singing in the choir, those are things that we enjoy doing, and so it's very easy to give in those in those terms. But and also in terms of financial giving, there's a lot that we have in our lives, and we realize, having gone other places in the world that don't have what we have, and so it only makes sense that we should be giving part of that back to wherever the church can send it to in other parts of the world.
Yeah, because it's one of those things I've always felt that if you can, you should. It doesn't have to always be money. A lot of times all I've had to really give has been time.
I think God gave us gifts because, well, for us to use them to give Him glory, and so I think service is a big part of that, and like positively affecting someone else's life is like the greatest gift that you can give back to God. It's like one of the greatest feelings in the world, probably, because it means that like you've taken something from like you and given it to someone else, and like there's nothing that can really like top that.
I think for me, I'm at a time in my life when that is what is fulfilling. I think I need to do service to be fulfilled.
When you give to other people, they give to you in ways that you would never really imagine, ways that really help you to grow as a person and develop a kind of depth that you didn't have before. When you work with people who have less than you have in a monetary or belonging sense, you see what they maybe do have that you don't have in terms of relationships and joy in life as it is, and I think that changes your perspective about giving both of your time and of your money.